I wanted to make something that would be timeless, a traditional one that this company could use for a long, long time, that would be still fresh and maybe even take out the company in the world. Then I started to speak to David. I knew that he was going to stop as an artistic director in Australia, so he would have the time. And then I spoke about Swan Lake and my relationship to swans, because growing up in Stockholm, where the opera house is right by Strömmen, where there are a lot of swans, and every winter they freeze, they get stuck there, and people are coming out and chopping them out of the ice. And of course, for Australian, that was very exotic. And David looked at me like, what? So I said, why don't we do a winter version? I want to have something that's Nordic, something that's Finnish. It should be special. So we decided for a Finnish cold winter version, but still with a lot of warmth, because of course Swan Lake has a lot of warmth in it and David is a warm person. So that's what I got.
I really wanted it to be, I wanted this production of Swan Lake to be very unique to the Finnish National Ballet because of the important place that this ballet has in the history of the company. And I feel very honoured to be a part of that journey, a part of that sort of lineage from the very first performance back in 1922.
I think every classical ballet dancer who grew up in a classical ballet company like I did have a relationship to Swan Lake.
We can all be individuals but be together, that we have a sense of our own being, our own type of swan, not to be machines or robots, but really to have our own character but to be together.
And I think the thing what is so wonderful is the music and somehow the feeling of the swans, like when we do the hands, and then there is always this feeling inside.
We have to be not so fragile but powerful swans, so that we actually use our arms like wings, not so just like sad and down, but actually we have to use them very strong.
I think it's a lot about the arms and feeling the power from the back.
To feel how to be able to fly, how to use my arms, how to find the body language. I understood in my head quite early how I want to do it, but it took me years to figure out how to really do it through my body.
I step out of my body and I don't think, I just really forget.
Oh, it has for sure been a very different process to do this ballet. I think everyone has been very inventive and open-minded. We've tried things we would never have done before. So in the beginning, David McAllister was actually in Australia while we started to work with all the swans. And we had our wonderful ballet mistress here, Tuli. She was then trying to help the ladies to make it work. So that's how we started.
So it's been quite extraordinary to do this last 7 weeks of creating for Swan Lake. In this time of COVID where the dancers have been, I've seen just from the eyes up, and to have the opportunity of working at a time where the rest of the world is just not creating work. It's quite amazing, and I feel very lucky to have had that opportunity.
I think it's an amazingly beautiful production. I can't wait until I see it without face masks.
We've created a production which I hope everyone feels really proud of, and I certainly do, and saw the whole thing come together, and then we pack it up for 10 months before the premiere. But it's going to be great to come back to it.